Stay strong, brothers and sisters of faith, for he gives strength to the weary and increases the power of the weak. Even youths grow tired and weary, and young men stumble and fall, but those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Isaiah 40 verses 29 to 31. Life can be incredibly demanding, whether at work with family responsibilities, personal struggles, or the weight of the world's problems. We often find ourselves carrying heavy burdens. Sometimes it feels like we are climbing an endless hill, and with each step, the weight on our shoulders grows heavier. I want you to know that in those moments of exhaustion, when you feel like you cannot take another step, God is with you. He sees your struggle and knows your pain, for God is our refuge and strength, an ever-present help in trouble. Psalms 46:1. Lewis tells us that faith is the art of holding on to things your reason has once accepted, in spite of your changing moods, for moods will change, whatever view your reason takes. You may wonder why God allows us to face such difficult moments. Why does he take us to the point of exhaustion? The reality is that these periods of weakness and fatigue can become the most significant of our lives. It is in these times that we often turn to God, realizing we cannot face everything alone. We learn to rely on his strength and not just our own, as it is written in 2 Corinthians 12 verse 9. But he said to me, "My grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore I will boast all the more gladly about my weaknesses, so that Christ's power may rest on me." When fatigue takes hold of you, remember that it is normal to acknowledge this tiredness. It is acceptable to admit that you are facing difficulties. There is no shame in feeling exhausted. In fact, by being honest about our battles, we find the path to healing. When we open our hearts to God and others, we allow the support and love we need to reach us. As it is 5:16. Therefore confess your sins to the prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. Consider the people in your life who offer you support, friends, family. These are the people God has placed by your side to help carry your burdens. You do not need to face everything alone. Reach out to them, share your struggles, allow them to lift you up in difficult times. Carry each other's burdens, and in this way you will fulfill the law of Christ. Galatians 6:2. And remember that God is always present, ready to listen, comfort, and provide the strength needed, as it is written in Psalms 55 verse 22. Cast your cares on the Lord, and he will sustain you. He will never let the righteous be shaken. We often hear the phrase, God never gives us more than we can handle. Although it is a comforting statement, it can seem overwhelming when we are at the limit of our strength. I prefer to think of it differently. God never gives us more than he can handle. When our strength fails, it is his strength that sustains us. His grace is sufficient for us, and his power is made perfect in our weakness. In times of exhaustion, taking care of yourself is essential. Sometimes the most spiritual thing you can do is rest. Give your body, mind, and spirit a break. Allow yourself to stop and recharge. Remember, by the seventh day God had finished the work he had been doing. So on the seventh day he rested from all his work. Then God blessed the seventh day and made it holy, because on it he rested from all the work of creating that he had done. Genesis 2, verses 2-3. Resting is not a sign of weakness, but of wisdom. While you rest, dedicate time to prayer and meditation. Connect with God and allow His presence to renew your strength. Open your heart to Him and let His love fill you with peace.